Israeli airstrikes on Sunday crash into southern Beirut. Israel says the attacks are part of its ongoing campaign against Iran-backed terror group Hezbollah. Meanwhile, a residential building in Israel has its side blown out following an attack of more than 185 rockets throughout the country launched by Hezbollah in Lebanon. The militant group began its most recent campaign of launching attacks into Israel following the Hamas terror attacks against Israel on October 7, 2023. Hezbollah said it did so in solidarity with Hamas. Both Hamas and Hezbollah, designated terror groups by the United States, are part of Iran's so-called axis of resistance against Israel. Israeli strikes into Lebanon so far killed more than 40 Lebanese soldiers, collateral damage for which Israel's military expressed regret. But pressure continues climbing for a ceasefire deal between the nations, and the European Union pledged more than $200 million in support of Lebanese armed forces while seeking an end to the war.
We must pressure the Israeli government and maintain the pressure in Hezbollah to accept the U.S. proposal for a ceasefire. This was agreed. This proposal is pending with the final agreement with the Israeli government.
As cross-border fire continues, Lebanon's caretaker prime minister accused Israel of sending a direct and bloody message rejecting all efforts to reach a ceasefire. The weekend's ongoing hostilities come along with news of the disappearance-turned-killing of an Israeli rabbi in the United Arab Emirates. Social media video emerged of Rabbi Zvi Kogan just days before his disappearance. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called Kogan's death a criminal, anti-Semitic terrorist attack.
The state of Israel will act by all means and bring justice to the murderers and their senders. None of them will be clean. I greatly appreciate the cooperation with the United Arab Emirates in the investigation of the murderer. We will strengthen the ties between us in the face of the attempt of the axis of evil to harm peaceful relations.
The all-out war between Israel and Lebanon erupted in September. About 90 Israeli soldiers and nearly 50 civilians have died so far. And according to Lebanese officials, more than 3,500 people there died, with about 1.2 million people, nearly a quarter of its population, displaced. Arash, Arabasadi, VOA News.